Though it dropped vertically during the pandemic, the flow of tourists from India to Iceland has recovered smartly in the past months, and Visit Iceland hopes to come back to the 2019 numbers either in 2022 itself or early 2023. Thorleifur Thor Jonsson, Senior Area Manager of Visit Iceland, recently led a delegation of tourism stakeholders from Iceland to India. Jonsson tells India Outbound that nature and landscapes are the biggest attractions in Iceland for tourists and that the response from Indian tour operators has been highly encouraging.
In 2019, we were having a little over 20,000 visitors from India. As for the first 6 months of this year, we had over 6,000 visitors. And as the first 3 months were affected by COVID, then we have all hope that we will be gaining pre-COVID numbers almost this year, but certainly next year. Given the size of the Indian market, the possibilities are almost limitless. But we will be constrained by facilities in Iceland. There are, of course, not unlimited hotel facilities. There are limits to how many we can serve at a time. I think the top attractions are, as with so many, are both the waterfalls and the glaciers, these natural phenomena, and they are everlasting and this is nature at its best. Then we have also our spas and hot lagoons that people like to visit, but they are of course man-made, but they still attract a lot of people. The Northern Lights is something that we, of course, cannot guarantee as they are up there in the heaven. But usually, if you stay in Iceland for in the period between September and April, then if you stay for 3-4 days, then you should almost be guaranteed to see some Northern Lights. And they are on a clear winter night absolutely fabulous to look at. The current profile, we might say it are two types. It is the individual traveler who has experienced a lot of things and is taking off on his bucket list of interesting things to see. And then it are groups that are coming, very experienced travelers as well. That group is maybe in a slightly older age bracket than the individual traveler. And yeah, those are our two main visitors. They are extremely excited about Iceland and find that they could sell a lot of tours to Iceland. They are very happy with the service they are getting in Iceland. Their visitors are giving Iceland top scores when returning, and I hope that will be the continue. The fact that at the moment, note I say at the moment we don't have direct air connection to India, it is a thing that I'm confident that within 5 years will be solved. And we will have direct flights, because you just have to look at the airline route map, then you see that the route from India to the US, it flies over Iceland and makes it a logical stopping point. Yes, we are. Iceland is very popular with the movie industry. There have been quite a number of Hollywood productions done in Iceland, and we have now quite a large team of very experienced technical people who are used to work long hours, making most of the daylight at any time. And so yeah, we have the technical infrastructure for movie making is very good in Iceland. And like if we do it at the right time, like when Oblivion was shot with Tom Cruise, they made him work nearly 24 hours a day because they had the daylight.